heavens and the earth, the ever-living, he is the first. He's the owner of mercy. He sent his messengers to warn his creatures.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه ومن والاه ومن اتبع هداه إلى يوم الدين. أما بعد. My dear brothers and sisters, today is Kitab التوحيد, chapter number 15. The created one could not be an object of worship. So this is the title. That you cannot worship something created. Something created cannot be worshipped and should not be worshipped. You should only worship the Creator, not something created. Also Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ إِن تَدْعُوهُمْ لَا يَسْمَعُوا دُعَاءَكُمْ وَلَوْ سَمِعُوا مَا اسْتَجَابُوا لَكُمْ وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ لَا يُنَبِّئُكَ مِثْلُ خَبِيرٍ. And those whom you call instead of him, or not even a qitmir, which is the thin membrane over the date stone. If you invoke them, they hear not your call. And if in case they were to hear you, they could not grant it, that means your request, to you. And on the day of resurrection, they will disown your worshipping them. And none can inform you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, like him who is the all-knower of everything. This is Surah 35, verses 13 and 14. وَالَّذِينَ تَدْعُونَ مِن دُونِهِ مَا يَمْلِكُونَ مِن قِطْمِيرٍ. Those whom you call upon, they don't own anything, even the qitmir. The qitmir, you take the date and the seed inside, there will be a thin membrane around the seed. That is qitmir. That is what? The qitmir. Which means they own nothing. Someone who owns nothing, do you ask him? Do you go to 1,000? He will look at you and smile and say, how can you ask me? You are someone who is completely bankrupt, who owns nothing. I don't have anything. And you come and ask me? Are you following? So how come you go and you ask someone who owns nothing? And you leave the King of Kings. You leave the Malik, Al-Ghani, the rich. No one is richer than Allah. Everything is His. And the treasures of Allah, they will never come to an end. Just keep asking. Whatever you want, you ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And Allah gives. So you leave Allah, Al-Ghani, the most generous, Al-Kareem. And you go, you ask someone who owns nothing? Are you following? See, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is calling us to think. يسمع دعاء. Hear you. سمعوا. In case, though they don't hear you. But if we assume, heard your dua, they cannot respond. Are you following? So Allah said, even for the sake of argument, assume that they hear your dua, they cannot respond to you till the day of resurrection. You are wasting your time. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ, those whom you call upon, they disown you. They tell you, go, forsake us. We don't know you. We didn't ask you to call us. Those awliya, holy men, there are many people, they are good people. So on the day of resurrection, they will say, no, oh Allah, we did not ask them. We did not teach them to do these things. When we were alive, actually we were inviting them, teaching them to worship. But the shaitan did to them. The shaitan misled them. وَيَوْمَ الْقِيَامَةِ يَكْفُرُونَ بِشِرْكِكُمْ وَلَا يُنَبِّئُكَ مِثْلُ خَبِيرٍ. Who can inform more than the well-acquainted, the all-knower, and that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Allah is telling us what will happen on the day of resurrection. Allah is telling us this what will happen. You call this person, on that day he will tell you, I don't know you. Now in the dunya you say he's going to make shafa'ah for me, right? This is what you are saying. He's going to be my intercessors. On the day of resurrection, he will not intercede for you. He will not. Why? Because you shirk. From Anas radiallahu ta'ala, Hadeeth الصحيح. شج النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم يوم أحد وكسرت يده فقال كيف يفلح قوم شجوا نبيهم فنزلت ليس لك من الأمر شيء. آل عمران, Surah Al Imran. The Prophet ﷺ was hit on the day of Uhud, the battle of Uhud, and his teeth were broken. So he said, how can a people succeed who hit their Prophet? Then the verse in Surah Al Imran, Surah number 3, ayah 128, revealed where Allah says, not for you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, but for Allah is the decision. The decision is with Allah. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, you know what happened in the Battle of Uhud? Told the archers not to leave their posts, their positions. And in the beginning, that the Quraysh or the troops of the Kuffar were defeated. And the troops of the Kuffar, they were running away. So the archers, they saw that their brothers started collecting the booty, the spoils. So they down and forgot that the Prophet ﷺ told them, never evacuate your position. Sayyidina Khalid ibn al-Walid, by then he was not Muslim. So when he saw that those are descending, he came from behind. And on that day, who was killed? Hamza. Hamza was martyred. And the shaitan on that day shouted and screamed that Muhammad died. So much so that the Sahaba, they dropped their swords and they sat down. Said the Prophet died. Anas ibn al-Nadr came. He said, why are you sitting? Get up and fight. They said the Prophet died. He said, if the Prophet died, what is the value of you, life after him? Get up and fight until you die him. You want to enjoy life after him? Your life is worthless. You want to live after your Prophet? Get up and fight until you die. The Prophet ﷺ, of course, was not killed, as you know, the shaitan. And Anas ibn al-Nadr, he carried on fighting, and he said, by Allah, I can smell the Jannah. I am smelling the Jannah. I'm smelling the Jannah before the Mount of Uhud. And he fought till he was martyred, radiallahu anhu. But the Prophet ﷺ on that day was hurt. And the Muslims all, they came around him, circled him, because the mushriks are trying to reach him to kill the Prophet ﷺ. So all the Muslims, they were fighting, like Talha bin Ubaidillah on that day. He was receiving the arrows on his body because he was defending the Prophet ﷺ, receiving the arrows, and his hand was paralyzed, and he was fighting to defend the Prophet ﷺ. Even a woman, one of the Sahabiyat, Umara, Nusayba bint Ka'b, was also defending the Prophet ﷺ. So the Prophet ﷺ, when his teeth were broken, he said, how can a people succeed who hit their Prophet? How they will succeed when they hit me? So Allah said, the matter is not yours. The matter is not yours. I am the one who decides, not you. Also, reported therein from Ibn Umar, there's another hadith, أنه سمع رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم يقول إذا رفع رأسه من الركوع في الركعة الأخيرة من الفجر الله يلعن وفلانا بعدما يقول سمع الله لمن حمده ربنا ولك الحمد فأنزل الله ليس لك من الأمر شيء. This is in Bukhari. It is reported that the Prophet ﷺ, from Ibn Umar, he heard Allah's Messenger ﷺ saying, when he raised his head from the ruku', bowing, in the last rak'ah of the Fajr prayer, oh Allah, curse so and so. Then Allah revealed, not for you, O Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, is the that the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he sent a delegation of the Sahaba, 70. The mushriks came and they said, to teach us about Islam, some of the tribes, other Ra'il or the Kwan. So send some of your companions to teach us about Islam. So he sent 70 of the Sahaba, reciters, fuqaha, scholars. In the way, they killed all of them. So the Prophet ﷺ, he grieved over their death, and he was performing qunut. You know, qunut in the salah, like Allahumma hdina fi man hadayt. This is called what? The dua, the qunut. So he performed qunut in all the 5 prayers. All the 5 prayers. After the last rak'ah, he would supplicate and ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to destroy and curse those who did this. And he was mentioning names. What? Names. Allah told him, the matter is not yours. Though the Prophet ﷺ was saying, oh Allah, curse so and so, mentioning their names, because Allah knew they would. Are you following? Allah knew they will become Muslims. So Allah stopped his Prophet. He said, don't curse them anymore, because I know what will happen. They will come and enter into this deen, al-Islam. So he stopped his Prophet. Though he carried on making qunut for 1 month. 1 month. My dear brothers and sisters, after the break.
Keep them his messenger.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is your brother in Islam, Mamdouh Muhammad. You're watching
War. Crime. Corruption. Famine. world is in a turmoil. Reality. So, how can we make this world a better place? I believe we can by making it stronger, beginning with our own. To find out more on how we can build a better and stronger bond within our family, tune into my series right here on TV.
Implement Islamic values in your families to save them from all kinds of existing evils in Strengthening Your Families. Every Thursday at 8 p.m. and repeat telecast at 11:30 a.m. India on Peace TV.
Pearls of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Narrated Abu Huraira, may Allah be pleased with him. I heard Allah's messenger, may peace be upon him, regarding Ramadan, performed Salah at night with sincere faith and hoping for a reward from Allah. Then all his will be forgiven. Sahih Al-Bukhari, Volume 3, Book of Hadeeth number 2008.
His messengers.
Welcome back, my dear brothers and sisters and dear viewers. We were discussing before the break Kitab Tawheed, chapter number 15. And the ulama, they classified qunut two types. Qunut of the witr, when you pray the witr, you say the dua, which the Prophet ﷺ taught to Al-Hasan ibn Ali. Allahumma hdina fi ma hadayt. This is called the qunut of witr. The second type of qunut, qunut nazila. Qunut nazila, which when there is a calamity, then we perform this qunut of nazila in all the five prayers. All the five prayers. Calamity like earthquake, volcanoes, tsunami, anything. War. So we want Allah to help us. So we perform the qunut in all the five prayers. This is qunut of nazila. Qunut nazila. So the Prophet was doing this, the qunut of nazila. He did it for 1 month. And then Allah told him, so he left it. He stopped making the qunut. In addition, yad'u ala Safwan bin Umayyah. See, he's mentioning their names. Yad'u ala Safwan bin Umayyah, wa Suhail ibn Amr, wa Al-Harith ibn Hisham. فنزلت ليس لك من الأمر شيء. He, sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, invoked Allah against Safwan bin Umayyah and Suhail bin Amr and Al-Harith bin Hisham. Then the ayah revealed, not for you, O Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, but for Allah is decision. Okay, Muslims. It is also reported in the Sahih of Imam Bukhari rahimahullah and Muslim from Abu Hurairah, who said, قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم حين أنزل عليه وأنذر عشيرتك الأقربين فقال يا معشر قريش أو كلمة نحوها اشتروا يا عباس بن عبد المطلب لا أغني عنك من الله شيئا يا صفية عمة رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لا أغني عنك من الله شيئا ويا فاطمة بنت محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم سليني من مالي ما شئت لا أغني عنك من الله شيئا. Allah's Messenger صلى الله عليه وسلم stood up when it was revealed to him this ayah and warned your tribe of near kindred. Surah 26, verse 204. And he, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, O people of Quraysh, or words similar to that, souls, sell your own souls. I will not be of any help to you before Allah. O Abbas bin Abdul Muttalib, I will not be of any help to you before Allah. O Safiya, aunt of Allah's Messenger, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, O Fatima, daughter of Muhammad, ask of my wealth what you wish. Be of no avail to you before Allah. So here, when Allah sent down, وَأَنذِرْ عَشِيرَتَكَ الْأَقْرَبِينَ, and warn those, your tribe, those who are close to you, your kith and kin, your close kindred. So he called his people and he addressed them. If this is the Prophet ﷺ is telling his uncle Al-Abbas, I cannot help you Yawm al-Qiyamah. You have to know. Don't say that I am the uncle of the Prophet. Huh? This will not help. If you are not working hard here in the dunya and doing good a'mal, yes, by being my uncle, that will not help you there. Are you following? So the Prophet ﷺ was warning his family, all Abbas, don't come on Yawm al-Qiyamah and think because you are my uncle, you'll go to the Jannah. No. You have to sweat and work for your salvation. Are you following? Oh, Safiya, my aunt, I cannot help you on that day. You know, my dear brothers and sisters, on the day of resurrection, all the messengers and prophets are saying, oh Allah, save us, save us. Allahumma sallim, sallim. Because in that day, Allah gets angry. On the day of Yawm al-Qiyamah. Because that is the day of reckoning. That is Yawm al-Hisab. That's the day where the disbelievers ignored. And they, in the dunya, they thought, okay, we can have fun. This is the day. You see the reality today. So Allah gets angry on that day. So all the messengers and prophets, everyone is afraid. That's why when the people go to Adam, Adam, you are our father. Do something. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I sinned and disobeyed Allah. Myself. Everyone is afraid. Till, as you know, they come to the Prophet ﷺ. And even the Prophet ﷺ would not intercede. He would not make shafa'ah before prostrating in front of Allah. So he prostrates, he goes to sujood, and he praises Allah. And then Allah tells him, okay, now raise your head and now you can intercede. So everyone is afraid on that day. So here the Prophet ﷺ is telling his aunt, Safiya, I cannot help you. So you need to work and you need to do righteous deeds. Oh Fatima, my daughter, you are part of me. On that day, I cannot help you. So you need to work and do righteous deeds. Don't count on that you are my daughter. I'm the daughter of the Prophet. Like many Muslims today, they say, we are from Ahl al-Bayt. We are Sayyid. We are from the family of the Prophet ﷺ. Okay, fine. But you have to do good deeds. Not that you count because you are Sayyid. As a matter of fact, if you are from the family of the Prophet ﷺ, you should be a role model. You are from the family of the Prophet ﷺ. You should be a role model for every Muslim. You should be a role model for every Muslim, because you are from the family of the Prophet ﷺ. Not that you are fighting the sunnah of the Prophet ﷺ. Are you following? So here the Prophet ﷺ, and of course the belief of Ahlul Sunnah that we should love Ahlul Bayt and work for his salvation. O Fatima, daughter of Muhammad ﷺ, I will be of no avail.